morning, everybody. I had a very hard, tired day yesterday, and I did not drink my 7-Eleven coffee, so I'm going to try to reheat it, and I hope it tastes good. Yeah, and then here are the tater tots. This is last night's dinner. Oh, not burnt yet. I've personally found that walking, for me, is the best way to warm up my body after sleeping. I always do my handstands in the morning, and that's harder because your body is it's still asleep. I definitely feel a difference, like handstand training in the morning versus night. But for some reason, I always train handstands in the morning, and then I go at night to the gym and do my strength workout stuff. So that's just how I do it. I'm in the habit of it. It works for me. But I'm always trying to find ways of warming up better.
place, lit this town like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Don't say you're on the run to
I was
the
remembering this
other
one girl
side.
in
My
She
love.
flies until she broke her rib. Yeah, and then after that, her flies were gone. Oh, fuck. Oh. Wait, hold on, I gotta go more slow. Because this hip here, try to put your foot on this hip. So this is roll. It's gonna roll forward, so you don't get on this side. Yeah, it's gonna go through that. That'd be crazy if I should feel that. Okay.
But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you won't cry, but you never do.
Can you step over there?
Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Oh, this is so perfect. Oh! My goodness, this is okay, where's holy shit! I like that. Oh shit. I like that. Okay, try to keep my split foot. Right here.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall.
Yeah, this leg here. Like
My
that one
love, if
Yeah.
you feel like
Oh,
I
this
do
is tight.
right now.
Just like this.
Don't say
Close one.
you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
No! Don't one up! Oh! Oh! That one got me!
As you can see, I'm extremely stiff in my side bending, and my wife had to help me. And we figured out this really cool partner stretch, and it feels really good and also really terrible at the same time. And you really only know that feeling if you also stretch. Like if you start like laughing hysterically, it's a good stretch basically. And so yeah, I'm working on that. My former coach Emmett told me the other day that I was asking him like, "Oh, I still feel like I'm getting deeper in my flags. Like I'm still stretching, especially when I do the drill, like that. You hold onto a table leg and you flag like that. I feel like it's stretching like big time, and obviously on the floor sitting here, it's stretching like crazy. And anyway, so Emmett said there's really only one way to find out how deep you can go, and that's when you break your floating rib.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
warm up, I spent too long, as usual, on warm up. I'm actually really tired now. I need to get to my flags and my one-arm press right now.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.